Hi guys, my name is Wole. I'm the lead contributor for Wolstreet Finance. In today's video, I will be telling you how I mastered forex trading the hard way. But before we get into that, this would be my first video on YouTube and I would appreciate all the support. I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and I want you to smash that like button. That being said, let's cut right to the chase.
And you are now about to feel the strength of street knowledge.
The year was 2019. At that time, I was serving the country. You see, here in Nigeria, after you graduate university, you have to go through a compulsory 1-year service to your country, which I did. After the service, I was retained by the firm I served with and my salary was $50 per month. And I worked Monday to Saturday. It didn't sit well with me that someone who finished with a 4.3 GPA from the university should be earning that measly salary. Then I jumped on my computer screen and I typed on Google how to make money online. I saw stuff like copywriting, dropshipping, freelancing, survey filling, stock trading, forex trading. For no particular reason, forex trading caught my attention. Prior to that time, I had heard the word forex trading thrown loosely in the air. I didn't know that you can actually trade it. So I said, okay, let me dig further. Just as with every beginner trader, I went on YouTube to know more. Now, at this time, there were only a handful of Nigeria YouTube content creators creating content about trading. Forex trading wasn't really a thing, but if you go to South Africa, those guys are heavy on forex trading. This was the era of Sandini Shezay. There's a guy called DJ Coach. He's also known as Forex Broker Killer. There was Ref Wayne and a couple of other South African forex content creators. By the way, a big shout out to all these people. These guys were heavy on lifestyle. They own a lot of fast cars. I was immediately drawn to their lifestyle. So I did a little bit of more research. Most of the forex trading YouTubers creating content then were not giving everything out. You will have to sign up for a course if you want to know more. Anyways, I settled with some content creators and for the most part, they were trading with indicators. I practiced what I had learned for some days and I called my mother telling her that I am about to make her crazy rich. I sold her the plan and begged her to be my angel investor. She kicked against it immediately. I told her, we have to go big or go home. Oh, sorry, I meant go broke. After a couple of arguments here and there, I was able to persuade her to sow a $200 seed. That was how I opened my first trading account. Now it is time to put all those fancy indicators I had learned into practice. I think one of my favorites back then was the MACD and stochastic oscillator crossovers. I followed the instruction I was given, but money refused to follow me. To cut the long story short, I blew the account. But after a few weeks and went back into trading, I started learning more about trading. I tried my hands on a couple of more indicators. I funded the second account, blown. The third one, blown. I went back to the drawing board to study more. I would stay up all night, heavily caffeinated studying the charts. I would later break even at the end of 2019 after I funded my fourth account. Then 2020 came, COVID happened. The whole world was on lockdown. Thankfully, I got a better paying job that same 2020. I was still learning more about trading at the time. It was a rough time for most people. People were laid off from work and people started to look for ways to make an extra source of income. I have a friend who had just bought a Lexus ES330 car. I could remember that car. And this was towards the end of 2020. I asked him how he did it, and he told me that he has been investing with a forex investment company for over 6 months, and they pay 25% return on investment per month. Because of the busy nature of my job and because I was only making little money at that time trading forex myself, I had to join the bandwagon. And it is so funny because I am someone that understands that there is risk attached to trading. But that 25% return on investment was too sweet to pass up. Without giving it any further thought, I invested the money I had saved up. This was about $4,600, including my uncle's $500 with the forex investment company. True to the company's promise, I was paid the first 25% return on investment that month I joined. I took a couple of friends out. They drank. By drank, I meant they drank bottled water. Quickly smash that like button if you had made it this far into my story. Anyways, December came and I was due for the next payment. My plan was to withdraw the full money and restart in January. When it was time to get the second payment, the company started coming up with stories. I was like, where is my money? They told me they were having technical glitch with payment. Wait, you are having technical glitch on my $4,600? Are you kidding me? To cut the long story short, the glitch never unleashed. And that was how I lost $4,600, including my uncle's $500 to the company. I would later find out that the company had collected over $1 billion from investors. Then 2021 came. I made the decision that I will be in control of my finance. I will be in control of my trading decision. I will not listen to any external person, no guru, no pundit, no signal service provider, no indicator. I was knee deep into learning price action trading in 2021. I tried to preempt what the big boys are doing, what the Wall Street fat cats are doing. I will later end the year just a little bit over 23% return on equity. Then in 2022, that was last year, I decided to change my trading approach. I moved from being a scalper to a swing trader. Typically, my trade runs anywhere between 5 to 30 days. I could typically catch 800, 1000 pips, 1500 pips on a single trade. What that means is I started trading less and my mindset started shifting. I stopped seeing trading as a get rich quick scheme. I started seeing trading as a get rich slow scheme. Trading is not a sprint race, it is a marathon. And because I'm a swing trader, I don't have to trade every day. I only trade when a perfect opportunity is seen on the higher time frames. Anyways, I don't want to go technical in this video. I would end 2022 with 32% return on equity. Then came 2023, my best year so far. This is the year I made my first million in trading. And just so we are clear, not millions in dollars, millions in naira. And I was able to also turn a $229 account into $2,400 within 3 weeks. I will make a video on the exact strategy I used to do that in the future. And the best part was that I did it with minimal risk. The lot size on the trades I took during that period were like 0.03, 0.05, but I was banging 1,500 pips on different assets. Now, where do we go from here? I'm still learning and won't stop learning. But with experience and the earlier failure I had in trading, I have a better understanding about the market, and I can boldly tell you that Forex is not a scam. Now, why did I create this YouTube channel? The reason why I decided to create this YouTube channel is to share my experience with people. I have decided to sacrifice myself to be the bridge between the Wall Street and the Main Street. Brokers and influencers will sell you that $6 trillion dream. The dream that the forex market trades $6 trillion in volume every day and you should be among the millionaire forex traders. In fact, it will be easier for you to raise a dead man to life than for you to turn your $100 into $2,000 in trading. Pure truth. People are still victims of ponzi schemes, and that goes a long way to show that there is a knowledge gap. But don't worry, that is the gap the ball hedger have come to fill. So what are you going to expect on this channel? 3 things: finance 1, trading 2, life hacks 3. On finance, I'll be covering key macroeconomic events across the world. I have a background in economics, so I'll be covering discussions around inflation rates, interest rates, etc., and how they affect you on the main street. For example, a couple of events have happened this year alone. We saw the collapse of FTX, we saw the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank in the US, we saw the fall of Credit Suisse Bank, the second biggest bank in Switzerland. We saw how China is facing housing crisis, FX unification in Nigeria, subsidy removal in Nigeria, amongst other topical issues that are finance related. These are the kind of content I'll be creating. This will also be a trading channel. I'll be heavy on trading on this channel. Like I said earlier, when I started out, most of the content relating to forex trading I saw on YouTube lacked depth. I will be doing a lot of live trading videos on this channel. We will analyze the chart together. I will show you the thought process, informing the trades I will be taking, and we will monitor the outcome of the trade together. Super cool, right? Apart from technical analysis, I would also be heavy on fundamental analysis. You need to understand how global microeconomic events are affecting the instrument you are trading, so that you won't be at the receiving end of the stick and join them to chant, "Forex is a scam." There are a lot of macroeconomic events that are catalysts to the assets you are trading. Prices don't just move up and down. They behave the way they do for a reason, and I'll be helping you put the pieces together. Although I won't be offering any financial advice and I don't manage people's funds. So take note. The third pillar on the channel will be life hacks. These are basically things I've read from books or learned from successful people. I am an avid reader. I take it upon myself to read every day. By the way, I have a full-time job, but regardless, I always find that time within the day, which is usually very early in the morning, to read and not academic stuff. I'll be talking about practical tips you can adopt to succeed in life. School is key, rightfully so, but it's not the only path to make it in life. There are alternatives. We'll be exploring these other alternatives, and they would form part of the life hack series on this channel. In exchange for the plethora of rich content I'll be sharing with you on this channel is for you to hit that like button on my videos, share them with your friends or enemies. Also subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. I think I'm better at writing than I am at speaking. So if you want to know more about finance, trading, life hacks, I have created a blog site, www.wolstreetfinance.com, for that purpose. The link to the blog site is in the description of this video. I'll be dropping blogs about trading, finance, and life hacks every week without miss, so kindly subscribe to our newsletter. I have also written a book on trading titled Not the Holy Grail of Trading, which is a must read for every trader. You can download it from the blog site if you want. Lastly, I would also put the links to my various social media platforms in the description of this video. I want us to connect and bridge the gap between the Wall Street and the Main Street. Signing out, your boy the ball hedger. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.